All right, Blue, since we did a twin flame reading, we're going to do a counterpart reading and see where the counterparts are at. So keep in mind that I am carrying two different energies, twin flame and counterparts. Sometimes it sounds like it's the same version of it, but it's not. Some of you guys are in twin flame connections that you're working through, right? Because you're in that part of your journey, and then some of you guys have moved on from the twin flame connection into counterpart connection. And side note, we do have twin flames that are also counterparts. Those connections are rare. So they experience the twin flame dynamic. They experience the twin flame dynamic and the counterpart dynamic at the same time. Well, it's different parts of their journey. It's divided. So there's the twin flame portion you go through, and then you go through the counterpart portion with that twin flame at a later time in the future. But like I said, that's rare. Most people don't end up with their twin flames, but there's a few, like 1%, who they're designated to come into union on this part of their journey. So this is the counterpart portion, right? For those who have moved away from the twin flame, you guys are in the counterpart. Or if you've moved out of that energy with your twin flame and now in counterpart energy. What do we have, Holy Spirit Angel Guides, for the counterparts? Bam, Two of Cups. We got love. Okay, where's the Two of Cups here? Okay, we got Emperor. We have the Lovers. And we have Two of Swords. So this person is making a choice, right? But they're really trying to make a choice that suits them, that makes them happy. This decision is very personal. They're making an emperor move right now, a boss move, because I feel like this is the masculine. This masculine has been on his journey, but he's making a solid decision. So once he chooses a path, he's going to go down that path. And we got the Queen of Wands, right? He wants to move towards the Queen of Wands. He's very passionate about the Queen of Wands. We have Six of Cups. We have the Moon. And we have Nine of Cups. Oh, he's had this big secret. Well, we know in the collective it ain't no secret. But he has this big secret that's his wish fulfillment. His wish fulfillment has always been this Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords. 10 of Cups, 4 of Blades, 6 of Wands. Now, there's a Queen of Swords here, though. This is someone he is in a relationship with, right? 4 of Blades. He's thinking, but like being withdrawn. 6 of Wands. The Hermit, Temperance. Let me meditate on this for a second, because I want to get this just right. Okay, so this Queen of Swords is representing something she said. So this is a connection that hasn't gotten off the ground yet. And what this Queen of Swords said, which is this Queen of Wands, she just was in Queen of Swords energy, where she told this masculine what she's looking for. And what she's looking for is a serious relationship, a stable relationship. It's all or nothing for her. So if this masculine did not want to give to the connection, if he didn't want to be a partner, if he wanted to experience other options, she was going to let him go. She did let him go, right? So I feel like she cut him out of her life. And ever since she did that, this masculine's been soul searching. He's been in hermit mode. And I feel like he's been connecting to his spiritual self, his higher self. He's been trying to balance out some things. He's also been trying to temper himself. He might have some hidden anger issues, some things that he needs to work through when it comes to him healing. So he has himself pulled back until he does this inner work, right? But again, we've seen him coming out as an emperor. So when he makes this decision is because he's very clear on why he's making it and the fact that he wants it, because him making this decision means that he's going to be loyal. He's going to be there for this feminine. He's going to be all in. And then she withdrew her attention from him, and he's not giving her any attention either. But it's because of the ultimatum. There we go. I was trying to figure out the word. It's the ultimatum. The ultimatum is either you're going to give to this connection because I want something serious and I'm in it for the long haul, or you can just kick rocks. Let somebody else come in. Let my true husband come in if you don't want to be that. Get out the way, right? So that was pretty much her energy. She's serious. And I think it's only now that he's beginning to make this decision. Tell me more about this Emperor energy. Why is he just now making this decision? We have the World. So he's not done with a cycle. But it is closing out. He's in the in-between. So this masculine is not ready. But he is stepping into his Emperor energy. And we have 9 of Coins. This is about his abundance. I think he's gathering some things together in his life when it comes to his money. But it's something about him not being 100% free. Maybe he's in some sort of a debt that he would like to clear out. Or he's connected to something that is like some sort of responsibility that he has to remove before he can give fully to this connection, because it's going to be in the way. Okay, so now never mind. Here goes the third party interference. So this Emperor is actually in a relationship with a Queen of Wands. Everything I said still stands, but the person who he betrayed is a Queen of Cups. So this Queen of Wands could be a fire sign. And I feel like they're in a relationship. It's that same King of Swords energy we had on live the other day, right? It's like they could be in a hidden secret relationship with this Queen of Wands. So there's 2 Queen of Wands. There's the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and then there's a Queen of Wands who might be a fire sign. But with this Queen of Swords, I feel like it's the Queen of Cups who told this masculine either they're going to have something or they won't. So that's the choice that this masculine is making between this Queen of Wands and this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. Because this is the one that he betrayed. He wasn't giving to her. So what is going on? What's going on with him and the Queen of Wands? Three of Wands. Okay, the energy is kind of confusing because I feel like it keeps bouncing back and forth. Now it's saying like this feminine is the only feminine. She's all of these queens at different parts of their journey. So it's the same person, right? But I think that what's happening is that she's showing up as a Queen of Wands, right? So let's scratch everything. She's showing up as a Queen of Wands. She told this masculine what she wanted out of a relationship. When he was dealing with her, she was a Queen of Cups. So her energy was more gentle, loving, caring, but they backstabbed her, they betrayed her. I do still feel they were dealing with someone else. Maybe not necessarily being in a relationship, but they were headed down into choosing that person to be in a relationship because they were looking for a Queen of Wands, and they thought the Queen of Cups wasn't a Queen of Wands, but they're seeing that the Queen of Cups is a Queen of Wands. You guys get it? So that's why the energy seems so jumbled, because this person is jumbled. So they had intentions to grow with the other Queen of Wands, but they're not really happy there. They don't want to be there. They are now realizing they need to transform and become a King of Wands, working on their self-confidence and take action towards the feminine, but they didn't, right? They didn't have the courage to be with that Queen of Cups, who they truly wanted to be with. So they weren't choosing the Queen of Cups because they didn't want her. They were choosing who they thought was a better fit for them. But now they're sitting here in heartbreak. But I do think that they're growing and they're going to end up choosing the Queen of Wands that they want, which is the Queen of Cups. That's what